Hi there. I want to tell you a little secret, but before I do that, what do you think of my table here? Huh? Nice, isn't it? This is solid wood. You know, you don't find too much solid wood furniture nowadays. It's all that particle board stuff covered with what they call vinyl veneer. Yeah, well, real veneer is supposed to be wood, not vinyl. We used to call that contact paper. But that's what they're making these days. And unless you're going to spend a lot of money on furniture, that's about all you're going to find. You know, this thing, it'll outlast me. Maybe it'll outlast my kids. It's solid. It's made to last. Real wood furniture is made to last. My wife's got furniture that was her great-grandmother's that's still working in our family. Why? Because it's solid wood. But it's more than just that it lasts, it's the way it's made. You see this bevel here? This edge is beveled, these corners are beveled. You know, you don't find that on that particle board stuff. That's only on real wood furniture. You know, there's a lot of details like that that you don't find. These corners, this is something, these are dovetailed corners. Now, dovetail is like the strongest joint you can make in woodworking, and in a way, it's the sign of a real quality woodworker is that they use dovetail joints. These X's, you know, it's attention to detail like that that makes a piece of furniture nice. That makes us what's known as a farmhouse style. Well, I live out in the country. That's kind of perfect for me. What do you think of the little diamonds? Isn't that nice? That's an oak diamond. And there's one over here, and it's just a little design accent, right? But it's a design accent that goes all the way through, because you see that's the rails for a secret drawer. How's that, huh? You know, everyone needs a secret drawer in their life, right? Well, there's my secret drawer, and it makes a nice design accent. I've never seen drawer rails done that way. They're usually a strip of wood. I've got a piece of furniture in there that literally the strip of wood is almost worn through, but that's oak. That's going to last. So that's the nice thing about wood furniture. It lasts. But also something that impresses people. People see the difference. A few of my buddies were over the other night, were watching the game. They were looking at that thing. It's a nice table. I said, thanks. They were stunned. You know why they were stunned? Now, here's my secret. They were stunned because I made it. That's the first time I've ever made anything like that. Oh, I made some things out of, 1x boards, but not really nice stuff. Not stuff that I would call real furniture. This is a first for me. And you know something? It was a lot easier than I thought it would ever be. This really wasn't much harder than building it out of Legos. You know, once you know how, so that's the secret. It's knowing how. And you can buy books and read books, and they'll tell you all sorts of great stuff. You can buy plans to make stuff, but unless you know how to do the techniques that those plans are talking about using, those plans don't do you the least bit of good. You end up doing something else. Well, my family thinks I've become a master woodworker overnight because of projects like this. And it really isn't. It's that I've found a resource that's helped me take me to the next level. It's called Woodwork 101. Now, this is a library of something like 1,000 hours of video online, readily available, that shows how to make projects like this, and actually a wide variety of projects. I found stuff on there. I made a rocking horse for my grandkids. I made an end grain butcher board, cutting board for my wife. I've seen chase lounges, desks, kiddie play place, toys for the kids, all kinds of stuff on there. And it's all done in the same level of detail where you're watching somebody that knows what they're doing it. And so you can pick up from watching that how those techniques work out in real life. There's even stuff for making emergency repairs to your home. And the great thing is it's not a finite resource because they're adding 10 new videos every month. So, maybe I'll finish this I'll never finish 1,000 hours, but I'll never get tired of it either. In this video, this guy named Alan, who's a master craftsman, matter of fact, he owns his own custom furniture workshop, and he's showing how a professional does this stuff. Now, you can go to YouTube and you can find videos. There are lots of videos on YouTube, and I've watched a bunch. And they'll show you some things, but they don't take the time to really show you how. Most of the time they're skipping through it so fast, you really don't see how exactly they do that job. Professionals are professionals, and they've got their secrets, and they like to keep them, kind of like magicians like to keep their secrets. Well, Alan's showing you the secrets. And by showing me the secrets, now that I know how to make that dovetail, I can do it on other things. Now I know about this really neat way of doing a drawer runner, I can use that on other things. Because not only are you learning to make something, you're learning techniques you can use in other places. And that's really what it's all about. Inflation is going nuts here lately. Cost of houses has gone up tremendously last year, and anything and everything associated with houses, including furniture. Doing stuff like this for myself, this is a way for me to save money for my family, so our money will go a little bit farther. The way things are going, it wouldn't surprise me if for a couple of years a wood chair costs $1,000. But if you can make it yourself, you can make that wood chair for $50. That's a big difference. You can save a lot of money doing it yourself with the things you'll learn in Woodwork 101. You can furnish your whole house. So if this interests you, if you want this, if you want access to the 1,000 hours of video, if you want those 10 new videos every month, if you want to learn the secrets so that you can take your woodworking to the next level, just like I'm taking my woodworking to the next level, then hang around for another 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking of you. Just 5 more minutes. Alan, the guy who started all this, is going to come and he's going to tell you how you can get access to the database, how you can get these 1,000 hours of video and have instant access so you can start working right now.
Hi, my name's Alan West, and I want to congratulate you because you've struck gold. Woodworking gold. Yeah, I know it might sound crazy, but you're just seconds away from a jaw-dropping cache of step-by-step video guides on building just about anything that you've ever dreamed of for your home and loved ones. From chopsticks to baby cribs, from a dismantled old chair to a unique work of art to creative presents for your family and friends out of plain wood. I'm talking about a library of over 1,000 hours of detailed videos and blueprints in crystal clear, mouth-watering HD that'll take you by the hand so you'll be able to build everything radically easy, almost on autopilot with no offcuts and waste, leaving only sawdust on the floor. You'll be turning dreams into reality in a heartbeat without ever worrying about imperfect measurements, bad plans, or lousy instructions. And you'll be doing all that without expensive tools. You don't need them. In fact, I'm going to share with you something later that makes not having to pay for expensive tools a walk in the park. And here's the best part. Anyone at any level can use it. Yeah, it's perfect for beginners and master craftsmen alike because it gives you instant access to everything that you need to turn whatever project you want to build into a wholesome, happy, and fulfilling experience. I myself have been doing this for well over 10 years now. And let me tell you, I'm turning dreams into reality. I'm making unique pieces of furniture most people only dream of for pennies on the dollar, all from lumber. Oh, you should have seen the look on my wife's face when I made her a limited edition high-end dressing closet that she saw in a magazine. Now, if I'd bought it for her, it would have cost a small fortune, and this way, I only spent a few bucks on some wood and screws. And even though I can't wait to get up in the morning and craft away on my projects, sometimes it can be frustrating. Yeah, I know we've all been there. When you follow a plan from start to finish, doing all the measurements and cuts just like it says, but in the end everything comes out slanted to the right, one leg comes up short, or the top doesn't fit right. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not your fault. Those failures are not yours. It's those awful, useless blueprints that magazines and lazy editors put up just to fill more pages with nothing but unusable filth. That's who's to blame. It's like they're making sure that you have to wing it and compromise the design so they fit because the plans they decide to print aren't detailed enough or their measurements are just plain wrong. I've never seen a blueprint that I could follow top to bottom to finish my build. It just never happens. Everything for me has been trial and error and improving. But since you got here on this page today, I'm going to give you the key to turn your dreams into reality without ever going through that ever again. You'll completely erase any infuriating experiences that you might have had and feel only pride and satisfaction when you finish your projects. Hey, I'll tell you all about it in just a few seconds, but first, let me tell you a bit about myself just so you know where I'm coming from. Like I told you, my name's Alan West. I'm an auto mechanic working in my own mom and pop's garage. I used to be the kind of kid that took apart his parents' lawnmower engine just to see how it works, along with the toaster, the fridge, and anything else technical I could get my hands on. That curiosity turned me into the man I am today, and I love what I do. I love fixing things. People always come to me with stuff to fix, everything from cars to chainsaws, AC units, generators, coffee machines, and even their kids' toys. And I never found one that I couldn't do. But that changed 14 years ago, right when the financial crisis hit.